Stress, or at least chronic stress, can be one of the biggest obstacles between you and the results you want in fitness, whether you're trying to lose weight, build muscle, or just feel better overall. Chronic everyday stress can make it almost impossible for you to reach your goals, regardless of how you do your diet and exercise plans. While stress may be hard to avoid completely, I've got some of my top tips for how you can handle it and shoulder the load a hell of a lot more effectively to live a higher quality of life and get back on track to accomplishing your fitness goals. First things first, one of the knee-jerk reactions to when we get stressed and really anxious is to become more isolated and close ourselves off from the world. But this is actually the opposite thing you want to do. These days, a lot of the science and research is actually showing us that social isolation can be just as detrimental to your mental, emotional, and even physical health as things like drugs and alcohol abuse. So when you feel like closing yourself off, reach out to your best friend, call up your parents, call up anybody that you feel you can confide in, just if nothing else to blow off some steam. It's gonna be a big difference and make you feel a lot better just having someone to talk to on a regular basis. Get and stay active, especially in the great outdoors. Being active to any degree, it doesn't even have to be a workout, can do wonders for your disposition and your outlook on life. Plus, when you get outside, you get all those good things like fresh air and sunshine and the wind on your face. As the Stoic philosopher Calvin once said, the world isn't such a bad place if you could just manage to get out into it. So being active and even getting out for even a few minutes a day can do wonders for your stress levels. A technique that I like to use is freshen up your environment. Clean up the dishes in the sink, clean out the old garage or the attic, rearrange the furniture in the living room, whatever the case may be. Cleaning up and sprucing up your environment can do two things. One is it helps to decrease the amount of stress that you're subliminally absorbing through your environment when it's dirty, messy, and chaotic, but it also gets you moving and helps you feel proactive, like you're doing something productive, which can bust you out of just a stale rut. Read. Reading is actually one of the best ways to consume information while at the same time giving your mind something refreshing and new to ponder on. Instead of things like YouTube videos like this or other things that you consume through a screen, there's just something about reading physical paper that feels somewhat like a little bit of a mini mental vacation while also being productive at the same time. And oh yeah, be aware of using vices like alcohol, drugs, junk food, video games, television. These things are fine once in a while as a treat or to take the edge off recreationally, but when you start turning to them as a means of escape and to avoid the problems that are causing you stress, you're gonna find that it's kind of like compound interest in the bank account. It just builds and builds over time because you're not addressing it. You're more running away from the things that are causing stress, and some of these vices can even cause more stress to mind, body, and lifestyle when taken to abusive levels. And above all, a lot of times our stress and our anxiety comes from being too future focused. We're thinking of what could possibly happen next week, month, year, or even 20 years from now. And the fact of the matter is, of course, we know we don't have control over life. Hell, even tomorrow morning could be radically different and come out of the blue, and we don't fully prepare for it. So instead of getting too future focused, concentrate a little bit more on the here and now. What can you do right after you watch this video that can start the ball moving forward a little bit? Please share your thoughts down below with the RDB community. What are some of your best stress-busting tips that have worked for you that we can all benefit from? We'd love to hear from you. Check out videos here for more. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Be fit, live free.